get started. Oh, so you're an actual vampire.
That's right.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, it is. What do you...
Whose blood is that?
Oh, it's fruit punch, man. Oh, come on. I mean, did you really think this is... blood's a little thicker, more redder than this. Come on, this is fruit punch, alright? Enjoy my fruit punch.
Alright, well that leads me to my first question. Do you vampires actually live on blood?
Dude, you live on blood. Okay?
Beg your pardon?
Okay, humans like you, they eat meat, right? So meat's got blood in it. You can drain it out, but, you know, there's always going to be some blood left, you know. And a person, they can drink a pint of their own blood before they get sick.
Fight Club?
Yeah, that's right. The only difference is we vampires have to drink a pint of blood every day or we will get sick. That's pretty much the difference.
So where do you get this blood from?
Well, you can, you know, as I said, meat, blood banks. It's in a pinch. You can get it from the person's neck, like yours, right about there, right there. You have to suck right there.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why do you ask? No.
I didn't like the way you were looking at me. Sorry.
Oh, hey, whoa, let's put the crucifix away, okay? All right, I said, I mean, I'm hungry, but I'm not that hungry, all right, okay? So just stop with that whole nonsense here. I thought this was going to be you told me this is going to be an interview to put vampires in a better light, not like make us like we're bloodsuckers or anything like that.
It will, I'm sorry.
All right, well, so far this is becoming like the Martin Bashir interview with Michael Jackson, okay? So, all right.
Sorry, it's just that I'm a little nervous. A lot of people are around you guys.
Oh, you guys. Oh, bigoted much? Come on. Just regular people.
Hey, I know you guys don't have the best reputation, I understand, and I'm trying to help you. I don't think this is helping. Now, we can stop the interview if you want, but if you want to continue, we can do that. I'll even let you view the tape afterward, and we can edit this part out if you want.
No, let's just keep going, okay? But I would like it known that I didn't fight him.
So, you're saying that vampires are just everyday people?
Yeah, except for the blood thing, yeah, pretty much.
Huh. Okay, now let's talk about the mythology that has surrounded vampires. Is it true that you are killed by exposure to sunlight?
Okay, I think I know how that kind of got started. You see, vampire skin, it's like got a very faint pigment into it, and it burns like very easily. And so, but it's not like if we go out in the sun, you know, like smoke or anything like that. I have no idea how that got started. I think somebody just saw a vampire go in the sun, and they saw like, yeah, and then going like that, and they just assumed like, oh, hey, we'll just burn spontaneously combust if we live in the sunlight. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's just how these things get around.
All right. But it won't kill you, is that what you're saying?
Skin cancer will kill you, and vampires are prone to more skin cancer than you know, normal people, statistically speaking.
Oh, I see. I figured a lot of these things are exaggeration. What about crucifixes and crosses? Can that stop you?
Okay, here's the deal with that. Imagine if someone were to get a cross or a crucifix in front of you and say, "Get back, you vile spawn of Satan!" I mean, you'd probably be offended. I mean, wouldn't you? You'd probably like go like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" But it's not like we're there going like, "Gah!" I mean, if we really wanted, we could rush them. I mean, that's just it. But it's not like a, "Oh gosh," you know. We're not into that.
Okay. So what about holy water?
Oh yeah, like it's acid to our flesh. Next question, please.
Garlic?
You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Even though that won't stop us, you know, like crucifix, it's probably the most lore that is rooted in fact than anything else. You see, vampire taste buds just cannot stand the taste of garlic. I mean, it's just like certain cultures, they like certain cuisines, and certain cultures hate other people's cuisines. We vampires cannot stand the taste of garlic. We just can't take it. It's like a really hot chili pepper that if we eat it, it'll be in our mouth like all day. And, you know, naturally we're a little bit averted to it, but we're not like, you know, staying away from it. Something like that.
So it won't repel you either?
No, just like a crucifix.
Alright. Now let's talk habits. Do you sleep in coffins?
Most vampires sleep in beds, kind of away from the window, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
It's the more cautionary ones decide to use coffins simply because, no sunlight can get in there,
Huh.
But some of these guys are really insecure. In fact, some of them, like, they actually lock themselves in their coffins. It's hysterical. They're like going, let me out. Oh, it's just pretty hysterical.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that does sound pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, and there was one time, there's this guy, they actually, his friends, they converted his coffin to like a tanning bed.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I guess I had to be there.
Yeah, it was pretty uncomfortable for me.
Oh, so you're the guy.
Yeah, can we just move on to the next question, okay?
Uh-huh. All right. Yeah. I heard that vampires have the power of hypnotism.
Yeah, all that it takes is just a little eye contact, like, look into my eyes.
You're not using it on me now, are you?
No, I'm just kind of showing you what it would look like. Hey, let's put it this way. If vampires could hypnotize people, do you think we'd have such a bad reputation that we have now?
So vampires can't hypnotize people, is that what you're saying?
Some can, some... I really don't want to get into that. Can we move on to the next kind of question there?
Alright, I understand. Do you turn into a bat?
Okay, that one, I think I know where that got around. You see, a while ago, everybody was like into shape-shifting. The black arts tend to have these fads to them. Like the witchcraft was big in the 1600s, and then New Age in the 80s. I don't need to go on. But anyway, when werewolves came in there, it seemed like everybody was a shape changer. It's like, I can change into a wolf, I can change into a cat, I can change to a leech. There was just a lot of things that just got around. And I guess somebody in the vampire PR department must have said, like, hey, vampires are shape changers too! And I guess somehow the bat got sort of worked in.
Uh-huh.
Because, we feed on blood. They feed on blood. Vampires change into bats, and that's how that got around.
All right.
So it's all a bunch of hype.
Okay. So, can a stake through the heart kill you?
Can it kill you?
All right. I've heard that's the only way to kill a vampire.
Okay. Well, besides the whole, sunlight thing, there's a lot of things that kind of get around. Okay, first of all, I find myself kind of offended by this question simply because I don't go around asking you how to kill you. So if you don't mind, I'd like to skip on to the next topic.
All right, sure. I might as well get to the big question. Are you immortal?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Well, until I die, I won't know, won't I? Maybe you're immortal, for crying out loud. Who knows?
Is there something you're not telling me?
Yeah, but I'm going to have to... You're probably going to have to edit this out of the interview that, sort of at the end we can just make sure I get a look at it so we can edit it out. There are certain vampires that are immortal.
Uh-huh.
And these vampires, they rule in dark places on high.
Dark places on high? I usually think of dark places underground.
It's true. They do. They rule in underground dark places on high.
That doesn't make any sense.
Alright, I don't know. Jeez, you got it out of me. I don't know, okay? There's probably a lot of vampires out there that are just living large and doing their blood-sucking thing and being free and creatures of the night, and I'm just not really one of them, okay? Alright? I'll have you know that the first time I tried to suck blood from a neck, I had the person actually had to comfort me. They were going like, oh, it's okay, it's alright, I can understand it. You know how humiliating that is to a vampire? It's like a big ego buster right there, man.
Just
don't have it in me.
Okay, I see. Do you want to stop this interview?
Oh, I see. So now I'm not on the vampire A-list. You just want to cut bait and run on this vampire interview. Is that it?
No. I just don't want you to be uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm the undead, baby. You're the one who's going to be uncomfortable. In fact, it's time for a little feeding time.
Excuse me?
Oh, I suck at sucking. Oh, God.
It's all right. It's okay.